quite unfortunately, I already finished like half of it. I put different sounds. I put different instruments for the tracks already, okay? Because I just got frustrated waiting for the upload of the video onto my channel. And so I just did this in the time that took to upload. I didn't put all that many new lines, melodic lines. The guitar is meant for the voice, so I have to write lyrics. Something like that. So I have to alter it for the voice. So the British combo snap guitar is a voice. I ate way too much food. Oh my gosh, I ate so much food. So I had citrus fruit. It's so bad for my voice. It's like whatever you do, never drink citrus. It's so bad for your voice. I don't know what it is. Anytime I touch citrus, like my voice just completely goes. So bizarre. Yeah, because now I feel like I have to figure out how to put the voices in there. This part I liked because I figured out the bass. I feel like maybe I should take up the bass an octave. I think it's too low. It's too low. Modulate suddenly. I'm gonna put tie together to and then modulate. Because sometimes you just need the drum to go da 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 and then you modulate it because it's not classical music. It's very, very interesting. Okay, so I didn't really do much, and it's, you know, so weird, right? Should I return to the beginning? And I think I don't need to, you know? I was like, I don't need to return to the beginning. I don't. I ate so much food. I had 4 pieces of bread. Like 4 pieces of toast. Like, not toast, like gigantic, like, slices of bread. Because I just wanted to make sure it didn't go moldy. Okay? I didn't want it to go bad, so I just ate it. Because I have too much bread right now, I should just... I mean, I'm gonna be fasting on Friday anyways, but today's Monday. Oh my gosh, today's Monday. I'll tell you, I put this here, and there was all this strawberry juice that I made yesterday. Strawberry lemonade. And I put it here at night, and I forgot it. And I was like, But because of the acidity, it hasn't gone bad. Says I. Suddenly, a window of opportunity opens. A window of opportunity. A big window. Okay. I need to do my roots. My goal is to grow out my hair. It's not much of a life goal, but you'd think that it's very difficult because it's something that you can't really control. Vocal rest. I'm supposed to be on vocal rest, but it's very difficult. Okay, you know what? Oh my gosh. This is the reason why that juice hasn't gone bad, because it's like 60 degrees inside the house right now. Right here it may be a little bit chillier. Okay, so I think what we need to do is to put in some sort of drum track, because you know when it already sounds like this, I've made a lot of arrangements. Okay, I've made obviously a lot of arrangements because I tell you what it sounded like before. Let me see. Do I even have it? Yes, I do. Okay, here. So, here, let me close this version of this, and then I'll show you what it sounded like before. It was this. It sounded like this. Okay, I'm going to go from the beginning, and you'll see what it sounded like before. Really quickly, here it is. Very, very quickly. did I do first? I honed in on a section where I thought it might be good for the chorus. And then I worked out the chorus first. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the original track, the one that I'm working on. Okay, so what did I do? First thing was without using any voicing, so without putting the instruments in, I honed in on the part that I wanted for the chorus, and I believe that usually if it's like an EDM-y thing, I usually have something that sounds like there's two choruses. Was it this? I just worked out the bass over it and it sounded something like this. So it's just something creepy. So it sounds like something like the bells are tolling. Okay, so then I had that part just as like, you know, chorusy kind of chorus. No, that wasn't the chorus. That was just like a interlude, we'll call it. That's a very creepy interlude. Here's the chorus, I think. Oh, that is. So remember the British stack guitar is the voice. And I came up with another one. Okay. And then modulated it. I think it sounds too like gruff. I feel like all of this is just too like the bass, because I'll tell you what happens with the bass, okay? Usually the bass instrumentation, what it does is that it just, you hear this? It's too low. So I will take it up one octave. See what happens, okay? It's not bad. Yeah, I don't use Apple loops. I'm hoping that it's just not something like I'm just like, you know, like it's just, this is where I really like it. Because I'll tell you, okay, I was saying, remember how I was saying like I was going to write something mostly in the key of like, well, no, without the D, it's C, E, F, G, right? So I had this. That's what I had, right? And I said that was missing the D, so when you do this, right? So, I was talking about going with the custom scale of C, E, F, G, B flat, and C, and then how I was going to fill in that just to make it sound like, you know, just really work with it. And then I didn't really work with it too much, but it's just a little piece. But then to then fill in the gaps. So if you're expecting a D in that scale and it's missing, you know, I'm just shifting and just like straight up modulating there. This is also that scale. Right? Right? So I'm avoiding the D. I'm not using that D natural. But then in the end, I just slam and I just like turn around and be like, okay, you know what? Suddenly it's there. This is just the interlude. It's supposed to sound epic. I'm sure I'll do something like speed it up or something. And then there are birds outside. I can hear them. So some sort of chaotic interlude that is kind of nice. Okay, so just almost dorky. No, there's gonna be like 1,000 copies of like Logic Pro sold. At least. It's so much fun. And then go back to C. C and then D and C. But then I go back to that absurd interlude. And then I finish. Okay, but here, let me tell you. What kind of drum track would you want with that? I don't know. What kind of drum track would you want with this? I mean, I was so panicked. I was like, oh, this is sounding really bad. I'm not sure what I know what to do with it. And it's, you know, it's usually how it is. Like, I'm just, usually I'll work on it and I'll come back to it. I'm like, oh, please, you know, and then like, you know, and then all is well. Except for when I found out on my video that my hair was like absurd. It was absurd. It was like, what the F was that? It was like half pulled back and it was like so weird. It was like somebody was holding like the ponytail. Like some invisible person was holding my like ponytail in the back. It was very weird. It was like just sticking straight out, and it was like, oh, you know what? It looks like somebody was just, some invisible person is holding my hair. This is slouchy. Okay, I made this chair. I made this very bunk chase lounge that I'm sitting on, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna fall apart. So it was a bad time in my life. Okay, I need to cut this here. I don't like having my drums like, you know, not entirely sectioned properly. Taking the opportunity to do my stretching. I wiggle when I stretch. Okay, is there anything better than this drummer? I don't know, is there? Trying different drummers. This is a little bit of rolling. There's some sort of rolling here. It just has like a round, like compared to the other one. Okay, I'm gonna make sure that I push a start here. Okay, I'm not particular about the drummer, like, I'm just gonna, like, you know, try different things. Sunset, what's sunset? Try it again. I really need to burn off the calories from the 4 pieces of bread. It's 4 pieces, like 4 thick, freaking like inch thick rounds of Italian bread. White flour. Very bad. Severe. You know, you think about the French being like so like slim, it's because the bread is really hard and they have to actually work to chew on it. Whereas Italians don't. And so they, I mean, Italians are actually very skinny. It's just Italians here for whatever reason, and the Pope. Like, why is the Pope so big? Isn't he supposed to be fasting? Try smash. Quasipalti. No, it's too irregular. I feel like it needs. On is just going to come crashing down. I think here, this is good here, but not before. Okay, I feel like I just figured it out. I feel like I wanted something else before this, because in this section I could use this. Okay, I could use this. Dun, dun, dun. Smash. Okay. For this one, I will use something else. Kyle's Smash. Then maybe in the beginning we use Manchester. Oh, that's very slouchy. It's just loose. It's like this loose hollow. It might be too much. Yeah, it's too much. That's very boring. What do you think? I feel like it needs to be a little tighter. I like that. Oh, you hear that? Boom, 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 there. There's a heaviness to it. There's that really like, this is tighter, this is retro rock. Golden State. Superb. I don't like that. What is this? I don't like the toms. I don't like this. The retro rock makes no sense. Particularly this one, new kicks. Oh wait, but this does make sense. I can probably do this. Okay, so in the beginning maybe simple. These are all AI drummers. A little bit more. I feel like maybe here already there should be. Like that. Is this too? There we go. More beats. There it is. Okay, so I have to try to do this instead. Here, watch. Yeah, because then it's a little bit to distract. You know what? Why is it? Oh, it's off shifted. Oops. That was off shifted for whatever reason. Okay, so. There we go. How do you know what kind of drums to do? I don't know. It's, you just have to listen to it and say, what is tolerable. So to think about what's tolerable. Oh, my neck. I have to. I feel like it needs to be pointed. There we go. Because it senses, it should signal a change, right? It should have a change. It should signal, like the drums should signal whatever is to come, and to segment your different ideas, and to make it very clear of what's coming, because you don't really want people to be like, surprised. I feel like this should be a different drummer. There should be a different drummer. Let's see. What should we try? Boom, boom, boom. Maybe try. What happens? We'll change this to Max, the drummer. Wait a second. bit off for whatever reason. Why is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. I'm a little bit off. I feel like there's something not quite right. I feel like I need to shift this down one. I think 1 measure. I feel like I need to shift this down 1 measure. Let me see. Let's see what happened. Yeah, I think that's the problem. That's amped up. Full sleep is probably fine. There. That's better. Oh yeah, I got to shift everything else down too. Hold on. I just found it's a lot of times this is what happens. Like, I just think, oh wait. I got to shift this down 1 measure. Yeah, sometimes I don't count my 8s very well, and then sometimes I like have irregularities because of the way I compose. I feel like this needs a little bit more, like more beats in there. Not that many. I want like there we go. That's what I wanted, like a little bit more at the top. There it is. The ghosts are here. Ghosts are here. All the ghost spirits are here. I want this to go. Okay, I want something. Hey, I want something here. I think it's the bass wave. It's a bass wave cycle. I wanted more. I wanted more of the bass wave cycles. Here. I want to go to synthesizer bass. Maybe to go to synthesizer bass. Is this it? Oh, I know. I want to put arpeggiator bass. Let's go to arpeggiator bass. Arpeggiator synth bass. Okay, let's see what happens. I need a continuous bass. Yes, I think I want that sound, so something a little bit more. Yeah, I'm gonna stretch out the notes so it sounds like this. Something Celtic sounding that can be heard. Listening to the harmonics. So this is very harmonic-y. A lot of these will have a lot of harmonics. I want it with a better, like, that's really what I wanted, but not that gruff. There we go. But softer. So what it sounds like this. I need a whoosh sound there. I need some real severe noise here. Because if I don't have a noise... I mean, there's two ways of doing this, which is... Da 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 da. I could... Right, I could put a... like... sequence of notes. So I could go... Oh, it's not making notes. Oh. Why is this not? It's weird. So what my idea was just to go, just simple descending chromatic line. So if you go. So if you put this line here at the end of all this noise. To hear it, you know, this is, you just have to blur it. So that's very obnoxious, obviously. It's just a sloppy way of doing it, sure. But at the same time, you know, you could. And you could make it so that it's like a keepy, you know? So then it crescendos up like this. This way. Okay, so here I could go back to a drum that is like rather simple. So I'm going to make this not complex. Go take it back to really simple and just, you know, here. See that? Doesn't need that in the end. Okay, so maybe just this. Doesn't even need that. Let's see, what does it need? That's it. Okay, so the descending chromatic line is actually kind of line. Okay, a very pushed line, and you could potentially just use that as a highlight, because you could put it anywhere where there's a modulation. Need it there is a question. Do we need it there is a question. And I'm going to put it in just because let's see what it sounds like. Okay, so if you do something like this, so it works, right? Because now you have an element that can be repeated. Okay, you could repeat this element, and then it becomes this interrupting pattern that recurs through the entire track, which strangely ties it together despite the fact that it's meant to interrupt, right? So it's interrupting and separating the different components, but because of its recurrent presence, it's kind of like the abuser who shows up all the time, but somehow it's comforting because they do the same thing all the time. It's just like that negative element that shows up in your life, but then you know that it's there, and you know it's going to behave the same way, and you know the same things are going to happen. You know it's negative, but at the same time, something about it feels like it's, somehow disturbedly comfortable. Okay, and this is what it is, Okay, let's see. Where else could you use this? See, that's too heavy already. It's too loud, so I'm gonna turn it down. Let's see. I think it was an early, yeah. That was a measure early. Disruptive element, but somehow it's there all the time. And it's very disturbing.
This drum is a little bit too loud, and so is this one. Okay, so here, definitely too loud. Okay, let's take it down here.
Where you want this kind of, you might want the drums to peak a bit too. Yeah, so it just has a little bit both before this. So here's the thing. Sometimes you could think about it this way. You could think, that you would to have the disruptive elements interspersed throughout. This one's not a very universalizable one because despite the fact that yes, chromatic scales covers all the notes, and so in a way the tonality of it is universalizable, at the same time you kind of want something a little bit more, not so obnoxious as chromatic scales, but at the same time I think here, for the moment being, as a placeholder, it works. I just am too lazy to compose something else. I could have easily sit in front of a computer and say, you know what, let me get this right. But this is kind of fun, and this is the first version of this. It's the first day that I'm working on this, so I would just say, forget it. Here's the other thing, which is, do I want to keep the drums or do I want to use an electric drum? And usually the electric, the more EDM drums, I think better. So I'll show you what it sounds like. So we'll listen to the drums. Okay, so here's the drums. Here's the retro rock drums that are in the beginning, right? So we'll listen to this. Right, just typical. Okay, but the thing is, you could pay, I don't think that's a good, maybe we'll use another track. Okay, we'll use the other track because the other track is more regular. We'll use this one instead here. Yeah, that's a better example, right? Okay. Okay, so something like this. If you put it on a electric drum kit, like a drum machine, it could potentially be like this, and it would sound like this. If you copied and pasted the auto drumming into here, it sounds like this. You see? It sounds better for electronic stuff. Okay, so because the thing is, I'll show you. Okay. Do that. So you kind of need, you know, to make sure that your drums are first clean, and then to choose something to move it to. Choose like a EDM-y kind of thing to move it to, essentially, and then mute it. That's my 2 cents. So okay, let's say what happens if you use the beginning. Okay, this is what it sounds like. That sounds kind of nice. Sounds interesting, right? It's just more interesting, and then you can go back and edit it if you really want to. And it sounds cleaner. It's not as splashy as the traditional sounding drums. This is what this drum sounds like, and then I will put it another one. So I'm actually using the same type of drums. I'm not changing the drums, the electric drums. I'm not changing the type of electric drums. I'm using the same electric drums across the board. And now this is other section. Hear that? It's the same electric drum instrument, but it sounds interesting. Okay, you hear that? Listen to this very carefully, okay? Sounds tighter, it sounds more integrated with the electric sounding instruments, whereas if you listen to this, okay, I'll play the same bit with the drums that pretend to sound like real drums, like live drum set. Hear that? It's not as integrated. The sound is splashier, it's livelier. But it doesn't sound quite so like integrated. It doesn't sound electronic. You know? I'll change it now.
people who prefer the, so there are people who prefer using just the, drum set. But at the same time, and that's that. That's it. Oh my god. Not even 11 o'clock in the morning. I've been up since like 5 a.m. Save it as V2, version 2. Okay, so yeah, I have this. I'll upload this.